What's up, guys? We're taking a look at Shadow of the Tomb Raider running on GeForce NOW's RTX 3080 with the new 4K resolution and that new 75 megabits per second bitrate option that we have to max things out. Taking a look at my settings before we jump into it here. Of course, I'm 4K resolution. I'm using quality DLSS because I'm using ray trace shadows. More about that in a minute. And I have VSync on because I want to cap everything to a clean, smooth 60 FPS here. Moving over into the graphics, it's an ultra preset with motion blur turned off and RTX shadows turned on to ultra. If you don't want to use DLSS and you want to keep 60 FPS at 4K, you could turn those off and use regular shadow quality ultra or high as well, and you would do just fine. Now we'll go ahead and click on and get into the benchmark, and here's where things do get a bit impressive. This 4K stream to the PC app is so extremely smooth that I was again so blown away and surprised by GeForce NOW here. The image quality as well, for not being pixelated or blocky, again you can see in the statistics we are taking advantage of that increased bitrate option. And that not only helps this 4K 60 picture and latency and smoothness here, but it also really helps that 1440p 120. If you've been gaming that way and you try this new option with the bitrate, I think you'll notice a big difference in how much even closer to local that feels. But back to the 4K 60 here with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which has always been a bit of a showcase game for me on GeForce NOW. This was just really impressive. And as we get into this part of the benchmark, it's some more panning here, which I really like because you can pick up on any stutters or micro stutters. And again, I was just really blown away at how smooth and clean this stayed. I think GeForce NOW has maybe even topped themselves because the Shield TV Pro, as good as it is, sometimes will still give me a stutter here and there, more than what the PC app has been giving me. This has been really, really good. How long I can play a game or how long I can run benchmarks and not get any major skips or stutters or issues. For me, that's really impressive and means a lot, as we try to stay kind of locked into the idea that we're playing locally and not through the cloud. And as I get into gameplay, it's really the same thing. It stayed really clean. The 4K image was super impressive, as was the smoothness of the stream, lack of stutters, and great input latency. Now, I know this is my experience here where I have 1 gig internet, I have a great setup for cloud gaming for testing, and I have a decent ping as I'm not too far from most data centers when it comes to cloud gaming. So everyone's experience can vary when it comes to cloud, but I think what GeForce NOW is doing with the RTX 3080 is really great, and hopefully that tier is kind of helping bring better performance to more people so that we can get a more consistent amount of experience out of the cloud. And from the amount of people I have talked to, the consistency in what GeForce NOW offers is there much more often when it comes to the RTX 3080 versus any other tier really, or any other cloud. That's just from my discussions with people that are using the RTX 3080 since last November. It does seem to be the more consistent one when it comes to performance. But anyway, that's just really my take. Again, this is another showcase game that I like to take a look at. Looks beautiful in 4K 60 here, and I was really impressed at how smooth and clean this stream really is to the PC app. I got a little bit more gameplay for you to check out here. I think it's pretty impressive and worth taking a look at. I really appreciate you coming to check out the video as always. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, and leave me your comments, and I'll see you in the next one.